So I finally got my Holley 6.86 Pro Dash. It's been on back order for quite a long time. And then I went ahead and Googled an installation kit for the 1950 Chevy. Weird, they don't make one, but today I make one. Yeah, let's go. So I don't know how this is all going to work out, to be honest with you. You saw it. You saw the end result. Let's just get from here to there. Obviously, this is the Holley 6.8 digital dash, 6.86 digital dash that I'm going to be running in the car, but it's a common problem. I'm trying to fit a square object into a round hole. First look at it, I think I'm just going to be able to use the ring that's on here. It looks like it's just pressed on here, like the trim bezel. If I can pop that off and somehow make that attach to that with the mounts, I don't know. I have a lot of thinking to do on how to make this all work, but first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get this off here and just kind of lay it over here, see kind of where I'm at. All right, I have a plan, sure, of sorts. Not sure, we're gonna find out. So yeah, took this apart. Basically, this was just like bent on there. I want to utilize this bezel and the way that this mounted up. I'm not going to use any of this, but I need to use this as a pattern. So I'm going to pattern this out onto some ABS plastic and then flush mount this behind that because this fits in between those mounting spots. So that is my next step now, is to make this out of some flat ABS. Got my template all cut out. It's a little thin up here, but all this is for show. The mounting points are more down here. And to mount it up, I basically shoved some M6 bolts through where the trim bolts were, and I'm just gonna use not trim bolts there. The trim will just kind of cover it up, if that makes sense, on both sides. So because I need a little bit more length. I don't know if you can see it in there, not really. For this to reach up in there. And then on the bezel, I had to trim the back side out a little bit in order to make room for it. I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. We'll see how talented I am. Come on. Nope. Come on. Well, this is embarrassing. All right, there we go. There, nope. Hold on. There. I just had to set you down for a second. But now it's fitting flush against the bezel. I might try to notch this out a little bit in order to open it up to get more of the screen view. But I mean, I can customize the gauges in order to just fit in there anyway. But I'm really liking the way this is looking so far. And then it also mounts down here. So I think I'm gonna put some M6 bolts through here with some washers, because those used to be like, I think one of them was choke and the other one was like throttle or something like that for the old straight six. But we're obviously not gonna use that anymore because we don't have that. So that's the other way it's gonna bolt up. Yeah, so now I gotta figure out a way to mount the Holley dash to this bezel. Sorry if you hear that rain, but it is just storming like crazy outside. Nothing I can do about that. But this is the way I'm going to mount it up, I think. These are all rough cuts right now, but 2 pieces of 3/4 pretty thin angle iron, mounts it up to the mounting plates down. And then I got 2 other pieces of 1/2 inch angle. Did I say angle iron? Angle aluminum. That's what this is. And then that will go like this. And actually the face of this, I'm going to polish up, and then you'll be able to see it through that, and it will flow into the ring. I think that's going to look slick. So I have to mount up it to the brackets that are mounted to the Holley ECU with some, I think some M4 threaded inserts, and then figure out where I can hide, because I don't want any hardware showing, like where the bezel hides it on this side to mount these to this. There we go. All mounted up. Sorry, I didn't film a lot of it because I was just like thinking. I was just thinking the whole time and just trying to experiment with things and trying to get it to work. But I used some countersink bolts there into some nutserts in that bracket, which is also kind of like trim there. And then the other brackets that mount up to the back, cleaned them all up, sanded them down, made the edge, even though you're never going to see it like in the backside, but made all the edges like nice and round. Heck yeah. So yeah, that looks really good. Let's bolt it in the car. There we go. Oh, that looks so good. Some of this, like just the corners of the screen are covered up. But other than that, like everything is visible. Plus, you can customize your layout to whatever you want. So it's going to be fun to like lay it out in order to make it play with the circle. That's going to be so cool. That is just a nice clean setup in my opinion. Oh, I love it. And there we go. We've got a Holley Pro Dash in a 1950 Chevy. Like where the old gauges used to be. That is so trick. Like, because it goes along with, wait, where's my shifter? Right there, shifter, steering wheel. Like it all looks, it plays. You can kind of see my theme that I'm going for here. So this is awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. Again, if you guys made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. Sorry, there wasn't like too much going on there, but if you have any questions about anything that I did here, leave them in the comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.